Mums are so pretty, especially when it's in the right season, and just amazing. I love what I got today. And this one is called a magnet, and then this one is called Bombolini, and this one I had no idea. It doesn't come with a name on the paper, but and this one is the most expensive one. But I think it's a little bit old. Hopefully I will be able to get some wooded. So if not, I have to go back to that store. Hopefully they will have more later on. This one, Bombolini, I see a lot of them in different stores, so it could be easy to get. And this one is called Magnet. It's giant, big bloom. Same thing with this one, easy to find. But most of the time, I really want to grow this in my garden, and I don't find it anywhere. I try King's Mom. I try what is that? Oregon Chrysanthemum. I don't think they had any of this for sale. So if they do, I would have bought it. But anyway, they're very cheap. And this one, I think it comes with 12 stems. It's about 12 stem and 9 stem. Let me see. 1, 2, 10 stem. 10 stem for $9. And then this one comes with about this 9 stem for 10. Is it 9 or 10? 10. 10 of them comes. It's about $1 per stem, so it's pretty good. And this one is the most expensive one. It's like $15 for a 9 stem. But this one doesn't have that much buds, so hopefully I will be able to get some. Hopefully. But on this one, if you're looking for a good stem to root, for example, like this one, you see in this inside. Right here, like this one, right here. It still has a little bud, so which is good. If it got rooted, you could have at least this one, and also the top one, and hopefully I had another one on the top. Should be able to get some shoots to come out. A lot of time I just using just from Home Depot, take root from Home Depot, the rooting hormone. And I also save the leaves right here too, because at one point I kind of tossed my leaves in the garden, and it took roots. I was like, wow. I never follow up with that leaf, but knowing it can take root, I'm saving them, and then I'm probably just gonna toss them around the garden, either for compost or just throw on top of the soil. Hopefully it will take roots too, but in the shaded area, not in the sunny area, right? But anything, or when you're rooting anything, it's good in the shaded area, so in that way the shoot won't come out. It takes time for it to root. So I hope that makes sense. But anyway, so the medium that I usually use is some sand in a pot like this. So I don't fill it all the way up. So in that way, it blocks either the sun or the wind to dry up the cane. So in that way, at least it could have some. It gives time to root right here. So this is the good one I have, and then I had the other one. I just put it in. I just put it in here like this. So hopefully it will take root. If it doesn't, this is like the pink ball one. If it doesn't, oh well, it's okay. But anyway, and then the leaves, I just toss it like this in here. So hopefully the sprinkler and I should spread it out a little bit, so in that way it could touch the ground. Probably poke it in a little bit, so in that way at least it should take some rooting. But anyway, so that's how I root most of my stuff, even for roses. Well, for roses I don't root it by leaf, but for mums I probably, well, we'll see. I will keep you guys updated probably 3 months later and see how many stuff that I have been, if any of this got rooted or not. So we'll find out. Anyway, so Well, wish me luck. Oh no, I just stepped on one of them. Oh crap. And that's a good one too. Oh no. So we'll see. Hopefully I will have this growing in my garden by spring. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if something like this, it's probably gonna rotten, might not be able to root. I don't think this one's a good one. Like this, make sure the base area, make sure, because you're gonna put those in the ground, make sure there's no leaves in it, otherwise it's gonna be starting rotten. It might create bacteria for rooting also too, so you might want to have a clean stem, especially on the base right here. Make sure there's no leaves on the side. Like this one, I will probably have to pull out the leaf, but the bud I won't, because you see that there's a bud right there. I'm probably gonna just pull this out, because otherwise this is gonna be rotten in the base, because all this whole thing gonna plug in. So this is this one. Oh, when I cut it, I try to cut it near the knot right here, like most of this. Like this is the ideal. I cut it, because for me, I believe is when you're near the knot, because that's where all the new shoots coming out, and then I believe those are like where the energy concentrated. So hopefully it will root easier. So even like this one, I cut it just. Well, this one's might not be good one. See, I cut it more closer to the area. This one had to clean up all this, so just dipping it in. Oh, almost took off that bud right there. So except the bud area, I won't take it out. So this one might be okay. See, when you're cutting, like especially even like this is got peel off, make sure you have your rooting hormone right there too. Otherwise it's gonna start rotting if it's has bacteria. This one might be okay, depends how deep. If I put it above, it might be fine. This one, I will take it out. Yeah, so this is what I usually basically do for my cuttings on the rooting. I think it's for me on rooting anything, that's just like for myself, that I usually just like cutting near where the buds are, and I usually cut it more slanted, so in that way I have more area to root. Then again, not everything gonna root, right? Because a lot of time it's just based on luck, right? So right now the weather is cooler, it might take longer. In spring it actually takes spring is the best time to root actually, because that's when the weather gets warmer, and then the weather just so nice for everything start growing. In fall it's okay, but it might take longer. But again, the bacteria, because it's colder weather, the bacteria might not take over that fast, especially when rooting. So the root will actually be able to develop root, because this is saying that during winter time it's best to feed like rooting fertilize for most of your stuff, so in that way your things will grow stronger with the root next year. But anyway, so those are my whole set right here, and I'm gonna put all this into my sand, and I just plug it in. I had this ready. Just plug it in here. And just like that, and then place her in a. Well, my yard right now is very shady, especially during winter time. I pretty much don't get much sun at all. I put them close together because some of them might not even root, so it'll probably just turn black. And this one, the sand I had in here is about 2 inches. It's not that deep, and I don't plug it in that deep either. So because once it start taking root, I don't check on them till probably, right now it's colder. I probably won't check on them till probably in probably February. I'll probably, if whatever is still green, that means they're rooting, right? So I don't even bother to bug them. So just let them do their thing. Let nature takes care of it. Which I have more in here. I might have to put a little bit more sand later on. It's probably 2 inches to 3 inches is, I think, is a good sand area. So yeah, just plug everything in. It's pretty tight. And here. So yeah, so this is pretty much it. And then make sure thing in. Just water them. And make sure it drains pretty well also too. This one. And then I put my sign in there, and that's pretty much it. And just let it do its thing. So yeah.